Government of India. Introduction. Two kids with big dreams. That's what we have always been. Whether it was Kushal bagging multiple degrees and working in an excellent company in his early 20s, or Ishan having his full fledged agency at 20 and dropping out of BITS Pilani. Since we also wanted to make it big in our lives, we always wondered what it took to get there. So we thought, why not ask the people who have actually got there and created billion-dollar businesses? We started reaching out to people, hundreds of them. We didn't know what the right way of approaching them was, so we obtained a list of unicorn startups in the country, found out the email IDs of their founders, and started sending emails to them with insane subject lines. No, trust us, the subject lines were really insane. One of them was read now or regret later. Haha. We did receive some responses, but we could not reach out to most of whom we had mailed. But that made us realize that we needed to change our methods. From the first mail to each startup founder to the interview, it took us 2 to 3 months. We had to shift to a more sensible way, and that was to approach the public relations PR team of these companies instead. It also turned out to be the right way of going about it. Don't get us wrong, but the right way doesn't mean the easy way. We had to email hundreds of people and follow up with them several times. We were rejected many times, but this did not dishearten us. Most of the people would leave us on red and some directly said no. That was still better than having interviews scheduled and then getting ghosted though. We had to get on multiple calls with the PR teams to explain to them how we were authentic people and what the motive behind our wanting to write this book was. Again, don't get us wrong. We are not complaining. We just want to tell you that doing something is hard and it is your tenacity that will bring you success. It did for us, didn't it? We made several mistakes down the line, like underestimating Bengaluru traffic and the Delhi heat, entering the wrong address on Google Maps, and almost missing some of our meetings, being late to some of them and missing out on an opportunity or two as a result of it. But the experience we have gained from the entire process of writing this book will stand us in good stead as we set the stage for what we do next. The first time we traveled to record an interview was to Off Business and Oxyzo, and what an experience it was. When we reached their office, we were greeted by the co-founder Ruchi Kalra herself, and we realized these companies do not employ assistants and the executives do everything on their own. When we went inside the office, we saw that there were no cabins, not even for the C-suite executives and founders, and that speaks volumes about the culture of a company. Most of the founders we met appreciated our hands-on approach. During the initial interviews, we were doing everything on our own, from arranging meetings to setting up cameras to conducting interviews, and that really impressed the founders. They saw two young guys working hard for something they wanted and, looking at the zeal in their eyes, agreed to be interviewed. The founders we interviewed also helped us connect with other founders. The first founder referred us to 3 more founders, and the next few referred us to more, and so on. When we first interviewed them, we asked them about their childhood, the stories of their startups from the time they were just an idea to the time they fetched their first set of customers, what skills they looked for while hiring people, the sacrifices they had to make, how they dealt with the fear of failure, etc. But most importantly, we threw a curveball at them at the end of the interview. What would you have wanted to ask yourselves had you been in our shoes? Almost all the founders we spoke to thought for a minute or two before answering that. We got some really good answers to this question, and we can't wait for you to read them too. For many other questions, a lot of founders surprisingly had similar answers, which makes us wonder if there is actually a secret sauce behind building a successful startup. Let's get started and learn the unicorn secrets from the unicorn founders themselves. Chapter 1, Car Dekho Group. Headquarters, Jaipur, Rajasthan, India. Sector, Automotive, E-commerce. Founders, Amit Jain and Anurag.